Hey there, guys, it's Mia here. I am so excited. I am so excited about this live tonight. And I'm going to keep this pretty quick and very simple. And the topic tonight is how to get yourself free. How to get yourself free. This is a topic that so many people want to know. How do I take my background, my expertise, my education, and how do I package my know-how in such a way that it allows me to get myself free, right, from my full-time job, create a transition plan so that I can take what I know and leverage what I know to build a life that I've dreamed about. Well, I'm going to break that down with you tonight. Hey there, Ange. Good to see you. I'm so proud of you, and I can't wait to hear how things went with you. I know that they were awesome. I'm Mia Redrick. I'm the mom strategist, business and life coach, and I got started in my company over 17 years ago, simply making a decision to go to work as myself. I wanted to figure out how to take my background as a corporate trainer and my systems in motherhood that help so many women informally. I wanted to know how to package those things into a product in my own business, right? And I didn't know how to do that. And so I sought some help. I went to a small business resource center in my town, and I was told that my idea of mom coaching did not make any sense and that no one would ever pay me to do what I do today. So I know that this is really going to support you. Fast forward, I've had the great fortune to coach thousands of women literally all around the world. And I support them with understanding that what you know is very valuable, properly packaged. So tonight I'm going to talk about how to get yourself free with what you know, your expertise, your background, your gifts, and your talent. There are 5 simple steps. I'm in and I'm out. And I don't know if I'm going to leave this training up or if I'm going to take it down in the next 24 hours. So I'm glad that you are here and able to partake. All right. I can tell you this, that as a result of growing my business, one of the greatest gifts to me has been able, one, when I got myself free, that I could show up in the lives of the people that matter the most to me 100%. And that's my kids. I have 3 children and my husband. And little did I know that my husband would develop kidney disease over 9, almost 10 years ago, and go on dialysis, which was 3 days a week, 3 hours a day, real extensive therapy, and scary. And I was so grateful I built a business that allowed me to stand in the gap for my family, that I had not built a business or a life where I was codependent on my husband's income or he wasn't telling me what I could and could not do. Okay, some of you guys understand what I'm talking about, because I needed his income in order for me to move forward. And I was grateful that I wasn't codependent on a job, that I could be there for my family. I had the time to be there for my family. And when I come live, I am on a mission. I got to tell you. And my mission is to support more women who want it, and women who aren't making excuses, women who are ready to stand in the gap for their family. And I want you to know this, that in order for you to stand in the gap for your family, you're going to have to stand in the gap for yourself. So tonight I'm talking about how to get yourself free. And it's something I know a lot about. I've been a full-time entrepreneur for over a decade. My husband, the same. My children have never seen their mom or dad ever work a job outside of running our own companies. I consider it a blessing. The kids are 15 to 22 years old. And I know that many of you want to run a business from the comfort of your home. You're tired of that being a salaried employee, right? You're tired of the job politics. You are looking to figure out how to take what you're doing at the highest level and how to package it. So let's just jump in, all right? If you're ready, I'm ready. If you're ready, I want you to write, I am ready, Mia. If you're watching the replay, still write, I'm ready, okay? I'm excited that you're here, all right? So the first thing you need to understand, if you have a desire to get yourself free, okay, 100% free. And when I say free, I mean that you have built a business not like a job. You've built a business around your life. That means that the priorities, the things that matter to you the most, you are able to show up for those things as a result of building your business properly the right way. And I want to clarify this because a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of my speakers, a lot of my coaches, a lot of my authors, a lot of my trainers, a lot of my consultants, they have built businesses that are very profitable, yes, but many times when they come to me, they are being strangled by a model, a business model that gives them no time. They have no control over their time. So if this is you, listen up. The first thing that you must do if you want to get yourself free is do not undersell ever your knowledge. Because if you undersell what you know, your expertise, your background, your gifts, your training, then you create a job for yourself. You build your business in a way that it's a job. Why am I saying this? When I tell you the number of people who come to me that have built courses, hey there, darling, who've built courses, and someone maybe told you that you could build a course too, and that you could take your knowledge and package it in a course and sell it for some low value, $250 a person, or $1,500, or or $2,000 or less, right? Thank you, darling. And as a result of that, you thought this is the answer. This is how I'm going to get myself free. But the challenge is that when you devalue and undervalue your knowledge, your expertise, and your talent, you don't get committed clients, you don't get loyal clients, and you don't have clients that stay with you for the long haul. So you find yourself always having clients come in and always having clients to leave. All right. So one of the things that I teach in my company is how to grow that relationship with that client. So clients want to stay with you for a lifetime, and they will only want to stay with you for a lifetime if you build the business, what you're offering to your clients that's creating amazing results for them right the first time. And many people never do this. It's interesting. One of my clients, we were on a coaching call on Wednesday, and her name is Jasmine. She'll hear the replay likely, and I'm sure she'll chime in. And if you're a client of mine and you heard her say this, you can always chime in as well. Thank you, Claudine. I appreciate it. So she followed one of my models on how to do six-figure virtual events. In fact, she followed my model on how to do a six-figure in-person event, and in January hosted a very first six-figure in-person event. And then just 2 weeks ago, she hosted a very first event that was a virtual event following my six-figure formula. Closed over $100,000, standing in her value, applying exactly what I'm saying to you now. She never has sold or undersold her knowledge, her talent, and her gifts. And I think it's a complete disservice, given your background, given your training, given your experience, given all the people that you've helped over the years, for you to sell what you know for low ticket, $150 an hour, $200 an hour, $350 an hour, $500 an hour, is a disservice to the gift. All right. And if you don't know anything about packaging what you know at the highest level, that is where you need to be, selling the full solution and transformation for your audience. I hope this supports you. Number two, the second thing that you must do if you want to get yourself free this year is build a freedom-based model from the very beginning. And when I tell you the number of businesses that I see each and every year where I have to support clients with undoing what they have done, they're great. They create results for their clients, but the models are killing them. They're trading time for dollars. They just left their workplace, started a business, and built their business just like a job. And one of the things that you must understand is that the money is always in the model. All right. Having tremendous lifestyle, okay, alongside of having a very profitable and financially secure business is where it's at. And it's all that I know. When I got started my company, thank you so much. Facebook user, I can't see your name. You have to type your name. Okay. So when I got started in my business years ago, one of the things that I knew I didn't want to do was sell what I had for low ticket, because I came from a corporate background. I created amazing results in the workplace. I knew that I could create exceptional results for professional individuals who were serious about packaging their knowledge at the highest level. And I knew that it would be a disservice for me, that I would never work with the right audience, underselling, undervaluing what I do. All right. So I've never sold anything for low ticket, literally. Hey, Keisha, awesome. So glad you're here. And building a freedom-based model was number two for me. I built my business to get free. I knew what it was like to have someone control my time from 7 in the morning to 7 or 8 o'clock at night. And I knew that running a company had to be different for me. I wanted to be that mom that could show up for kids. Like I wanted to bring the cupcakes to school for the school parties all the time. Like I wanted to be the mom that could volunteer as she needed to for the field trips all the time. And I've been able to do exactly that, and because I built my business right. And for those of you who maybe have the profitability, but you don't know how to build the business such that it will give you freedom, I will tell you that is the only way to get yourself free, is to know how to build a time-rich business, which is what I do. Servicing my clients each and every week is about 9 hours a week, and I take about 7 sales calls a week, which is pretty cool. I love doing that, and that's it. That's my work. Okay, so I have 3 calls with my clients each week and 7 sales calls. And it was a dream of mine to be able to build a business that would allow me to be free. Every single coach that I've ever hired over the years, they've all been free. And that's a tip, number 3, which is only learn from someone who is free. Okay? Only learn from someone who is free. And this notion, I didn't want to learn from someone that was running from one city to the next city to in order for them to sell what they had. It didn't make them wrong. It wasn't a model that fit for me. And many of you don't want that either. You're not looking to be a person on the road in order for you to generate income, or to be on the phone 40, 60 hours a week, because there's no difference in the quality of your life if you're home and you can't be free, right? So make sure you learn from someone who is free. They should have evidence. And if someone is free, hey there, Dad. If someone is free, right, Dad? If someone is free, there will be evidence that they work from the comfort of their home or anywhere they want to around the world, because they own their time. And this notion that today you can't verify whether or not the people who are teaching you are truly having what I call true lifestyle of freedom. Lifestyle of freedom, you guys see me. I'm in my gym in the middle of the day. You see me, when I'm with when we were doing the kid things, I was doing things with kids. You can see that I was in the middle of the day. I'm in my home office right now. You can see this in the middle of the day, and at any time and throughout the year for years. Okay. You need to have evidence that what somebody is showing you is real. And I can tell you that somebody renting a private jet or staging what success looks like is not what it looks like. What it looks like is what it is. Think about how you want to live. Make sure that your teachers have evidence of the thing that you want as proof. All right, number 4, build a company and not a business. Now, this is going to be a stretcher, right, in terms of the conversation. But a lot of entrepreneurs do it the wrong way. They build a business, and the business is relying on you. Build a company. Company can be sold, all right? I build my business with highly leverageable strategies that don't require me in every aspect of the business. And my clients will tell you that I've done now I think 27 PowerPoints in 17 years. That's it. Okay. Thank you, darling. I focus on what I do really well and building an amazing team that supports me in running the company that I have. And I understand that a great business, thank you, Terry. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so happy you're here. And a great business is a company. Okay. So understand the difference. A business is where you always have to have your hands in every aspect. There is no level of freedom or decisions that can be made without you. I built my business to be free. Thank you, Carla. I appreciate it. And any of my clients that have worked with me close, up front and personal will tell you for sure that I'm not a one-person team. I have an individual or 2 who support me in executing every single aspect of running my company. And I am not in all the hands in my business because I don't want to be. There's some things that I do exceptionally well. That is support my clients with packaging what they know at the highest level, taking their ideas, selling them for $2,500 to hundreds of thousands of dollars per sale. Or teaching them and coaching them on best practices for selling. I'm a killer at selling. Hey there, Gwendolyn. You know what I'm talking about, right? And teaching them how to sell. And what I'm not great at is doing PowerPoint. And what I'm not great at is doing a whole lot of tech stuff. And it's just not a goal. And so you need to know the difference of between building a business and building a company. And a lot of times people don't grow because they're not doing the things that they should be doing. They're doing things that they should not be doing inside of their company, right? Maybe you're thinking to save money. Maybe you're thinking to get something done right away, and you find that it takes you 4 times as much time to get it done. So one of the things that is a growth mindset is understanding if you want to get things done and accomplish in your business, build your business like a company. Number five, do less well. And this is something that I've been saying for years since my very first book came out. Thank you. Hey, Arja. She says she's clear about what her zone of genius is, 4 things, and she loves that flip chart. I've made a lot of money using a flip chart. And I keep things very simple. And this notion that things have to be flashy, you know what I mean? In order for you to convert, it's not true. All right. You just need to know how to work within your gifts so that you can package what you know at the highest level. Audra, I mean, you know per firsthand when you made your first sale. I mean, was it flashy? You know what I mean? Did you have bells and whistles? Did you do amazing PowerPoints? No, because you don't need that. Once you understand the elements of how you are the product, and that when you understand your product and exactly how to package that product at a high level and have a premium sales conversation, selling becomes easy. And so number five, and this is the last point for the night, is do less well. And that means that you've got to invest in yourself at the highest level to learn how to do less well. I've never been able to do less well without investing in myself significantly. And so for those of you who have decided you're not there, I'm not talking to you. But for those of you who are like on that fence and you're like, I know I'm ready for that next level, what do I need to do? You need to likely invest in someone that's supporting other people and converting at the highest level. What do I mean? Making big ticket sales, teaching them how to sell, supporting them with packaging what they know at the highest level in a way that allows their ideal customers to come to them, supporting them with how to market their products, their services at the highest level so they become the obvious choice. Teaching clients specifically, this is what I do, that competition is irrelevant when you're amazing at what you do, not from an ego perspective, from a proof perspective. So, you want to do less well, learn how to build the business the right way the very first time. And so that's what I wanted to share with you guys tonight. And I hope that this has supported you in some way. I'm interested in hearing an aha or takeaway as a result of being here. I am hosting an upcoming conference called the Giant Experience Conference. It's hosted December 7th through 11th. I want to invite you to come. I'll be breaking down exactly what you need to do to package your know-how into a high ticket product or service over the course of 7 days. I don't hold back. I pull back the layers. I open the curtains, and you will leave very clear about what it is that you need to do in terms of your next steps to package your knowledge at the highest level. You'll learn how to position yourself as the obvious choice. And all you need to do is go to bit.ly. I am the product. I am the product, because the reality is that whatever it is that you want to sell, you already have it. Whatever service or product you have, it's going to be based on your knowledge, your background, your experience, your gifts, your mistakes, your lessons learned. Okay. And once you understand systematically how to package those things as a high ticket offering, you become unstoppable. So I did post a link there for you. All right. Space is very limited at the event. The last 2 events were amazing. Okay, we just had one a couple weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago, and one 6 weeks ago. And I can tell you that each person that attended felt that the event should be 3, 4, 5, 6 times what I was charging for the event. It is not for you if you're not an investor. If you're not investment minded, if you don't want to hit 6 figures or more in a year, if you don't want to have 6-figure plus months, it's not for you. Okay. If you want to figure out how to take your expertise, your background, and your gift and package your knowledge into a high ticket offering, it is absolutely for you. And if you enjoy being in the company of giants, women who want it and are willing to do the work, they're implementers, than it is for you, 100%. So, are there any questions, comments, any ahas from today or takeaways as a result of you being here? I want to thank you for joining always. I'm Mia Redrick, and I am so excited to be here, super pumped. And I'm just excited to be able to serve more people this way. Truthfully, in the company, we are just at capacity in terms of the number of people that me and my team can speak with each and every week, just based on the demand. And so we've just been interviewing people to make sure we are supporting the right fit and people who really want it, who are ready to go right now. And if that's you, I'd love to support you and see you at the event. All right. So I love you. I want to thank you for your time tonight. I appreciate you for being here. You could have been anywhere, but you're here this evening, and I appreciate you. And I know that as a result of you being here, there's something you've learned that will benefit you. Hi, Lisa. I'm so glad that you're here. If you're just joining me, be sure to watch the replay. It's pretty good. All right. And if you're watching the replay, please leave a comment or a like. Hit the notification button on your screen so that the next time I go live, either on Periscope or on Facebook, you'll get a notification. I love you guys. Have a great and amazing night.